Life is an interesting journey. You never know where it'll take you. Peaks and valleys, twists and turns. You can get the surprise of your life. Sometimes on the way where you're going, you might think, this is the worst time of my life. But you know what? At the end of the road, through all the adversity, you can get where you want it to be. You remember whatever don't kill you makes you strong. And now with the adversity, it's worse. You'll do anything. But how do you get your life back when you get there? Yeah, it's my dilemma. Thanks for the life you got, man. Stop looking at what you ain't got. Start getting thankful for what you
Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks, family, for joining us again this Saturday on Making Connections with Allie and Shay. We hope everybody has had a wonderful week, enjoyed our snow days, and now we're back at it. We have a special guest on for you today. We have a youthpreneur on with us, Miss Mio. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. So you're taking a little time out from an event to come and talk to us today, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Good, good. And I'm excited because Mio is a young lady who has just stepped out of, sometimes I think about when I was younger and things I may have wanted to do. And so we'll probably get into that with her today. But, sometimes I thought, well, when I get older, I'm going to do this. When I get older, I'm going to do that. But Miss Mio is not waiting. She is doing it now. And I appreciate you being with us today. So how are you doing?
Good. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure. So tell us, just tell us a little bit about you, and then we'll get into the interview.
I'm a 12-year-old youthpreneur, a straight-A student, and SGA president at Upward Leadership Academy. I run track, play golf, and I do cheerleading.
So you do all that and you're a youthpreneur?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you find all the time to do all this in a week?
Well, I have strict schedules where certain weeks I just hang out with my friends and have fun, and some weeks I do events, and some weeks I just take my family out to dinner.
Okay. So you have a plan. So you plan your work and you work your plan, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
So what inspired you to, like I just mentioned before, there's things that I thought I wanted to do, and I always said, well, when I get older, I'm going to do this. I want to do this after I finish. What inspired you to be a youthpreneur at such a young age and to do it now opposed to waiting?
When I was 9 years old in 2016, when I first got diagnosed with sickle cell and almost dying, I wanted to do something to inspire young people to be their unique selves. So I started making clothes and shoes and wearing them to school, and people asked me where I got them from, and I told them that I make it, and they just wanted me to make them some. And they said if they gave me the money and the shoe product, would I make them some? And I said yeah, and that just made me want to start making things up.
Okay, so you were diagnosed with sickle cell, you said?
Yes, ma'am.
And so when you heard that, how did that make you feel? What did you do at that moment?
I was scared and frightened.
Scared and frightened, absolutely. I certainly would have been as well. But you didn't stay scared. You used that and it inspired you to live your life. That's kind of like why I picked that song. You didn't try to be like anybody else. You went to school with your garments on that you had made, with the colors that you like, and you just lived your life. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
And through doing that,
I'm not
inspired
gonna
others.
let.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm not gonna let a disease like that just take over my life. I'm gonna keep fighting until the end.
Absolutely. Because we never know when the end comes for any of us, and that's one of the things we try to, let people know on the show. You never know where life is going to take you, so do it now. It might be scary, but do it. Try it. You never know what's going to happen. So was that your first endeavor making clothes?
Yes, ma'am.
And so you have a now, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So tell us about that. Is it for young people, older people? Tell us a little bit about that.
It's for everybody. I have all the way down from infants to adults. Sizes in any size that y'all need.
And
Clothes and shoes and stuff.
for Tom, can you talk up just a little bit for me?
I have custom clothes and shoes, and they come in any size from infants all the way up to adults.
Oh, okay. And what's the clothing line?
It's also called Meals World.
Okay. And so do you have a website for that?
I have a state business right now. I'm just so I get everything to kill. So.
Mia?
Hello?
Okay, can you repeat that for me? I didn't quite understand what you said.
I use it in State right now. In State, it's a website that I use that I sell my clothes on right now until I get ready to talk to big time businesses and stuff like that.
Okay, awesome. So, I saw you at an event last week. Was that the youthpreneur? There was like other youth there with their products as well. Was that last week?
Yes, ma'am. It was last Saturday.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about what that event was about.
That event was Charlotte Business Fair. It was hosted by Miss Williams. She just had a lot of different youthpreneurs come out and sell their products. Some of them was like 3 years old, and they was out here making products. So it was a good experience. They're very good experience kids that was youthpreneurs.